Hello, hello, hello. What's up, everybody? It's Jeremiah Davis, the funding coach, coming to you live with the business source. Today's topic is going to be separating your business and personal expenses. I know I've done this before, but my personal experience lately, um, I thought it would be prudent to do another course do another live talking about the benefits and the necessity of separating your business expenses from your personal expenses. So the situation was, um, I've been in business for a while. I moved to Florida, bought a house, and having all my documentation, my tax documents, and P&Ls and things like that to make the process go smoother. And I was able to get the house and had my accountant supply most of the documentation that was needed for the lenders to approve me for my home. So, and here's what I come in contact with a lot is people who have been in business, been entrepreneurs for a while, but still keep their all the money going into their personal account and then writing everything off. So it looks like they don't make any money, because, they wrote everything off. The problem with that is when you go and apply for something, you show a zero profit. And then that means you can't afford this big ticket item that you're applying for, i.e., a house, a car, things like that. So I bought two cars and a house in the last 60 days, and I had to provide my business tax returns on all three occasions to to get the products that I was buying. And I did it. I still needed some work on a few other things. So for example, my accountant is what's up, Garrett, man. Thanks for watching. My accountant was like, you need to separate. You need more separation between your business expenses and personal expenses because most things that I use and buy, yeah, I just default to my business card. So everything goes through that, and then I separate it later. What I'm working on now is separating all the business and personal expenses and putting myself on the payroll, which I know a lot of people have already done. I'm a Johnny come lately, haven't done it yet, but I'm doing it now. But it didn't hinder me because I did have most of it already separated. All right, I have five companies actually on the books, and all the money pretty much goes into one business, my parent company account, and I use other accounts for expenses for those individual business expenses. Those individual business have a separate account for those. Okay, but everything is under one umbrella, so I can keep track of everything separately, but also collectively as well. And it makes life much easier for my accountant, makes life much easier for me, but it also benefits like when you're going to buy, showing that you have income when you're an entrepreneur. So the first thing you want to do is definitely set up a business account and make sure all your transactions are going through that business account, making sure that you're paying yourself and separating and putting that money in a personal account. Okay, so if all the money's going to the business account, it shows that revenue, and then a smaller portion of it's going out for your payroll, your personal payroll. So this is, I mean, it is critical. Like I had a handyman coming around the house the last couple of months, just fixing things, putting up TVs, doing different things that I don't have time to do and don't want to do. I rather it's more, advantageous for me to pay someone else to do it rather than take the time out of my day to do it myself. And he's making pretty good money doing his handyman work. He's pretty booked up. Sometimes I can't get him. He can't get to me for over a week, but he has everything going into his personal account. He's using Cash App. He doesn't have any of the business tools, but he's been doing this for several years. So now he's trying to buy a house, and he's like, I write everything off. Well, now you show in the bank that you don't make any money, so you're not going to get approved for a home. So I'm helping him now get structured right so he can separate his business expenses and income and show profitability by also hooking him up with my accountant so that they can structure his business correctly. And it is critical because he wants to buy a house. He's a young man, about and is 33 years old, making good money, doing working hard for his money as a handyman, and he's getting big ticket jobs like redesigning and rehabbing a bathroom demolition, doing stuff for me, doing stuff for all his other clients. So but he was not in a position, even though he makes the money and can afford a house, he's not in a position to actually purchase the house on paper. Okay, on paper he looks broke. So now we have to start that process, and most likely it's going to be a year-long process because you need at least 1 year tax return showing that you can afford said product, house, or car, or whatever you're trying to afford. Okay, so those are the things. I know the reason why a lot of us try to write off everything, but it shoots yourself in the foot or catch 22 when you're trying to uh, purchase something that a big ticket item, a house, $200,000 or $300,000 or $500,000 home. You got to show that you can afford that. Okay, so separating your business and your personal expenses and income, putting yourself on payroll, having a certified CPA, public accountant, to manage your business for you is critical as an entrepreneur. You cannot continue to do it, the old-fashioned way, because credit is such a huge thing in income verification, and there's just too much fraud in the world going on. So banks aren't taking any chances. They want to triple verify your income, your taxes. I mean, I haven't even had to provide the IRS transcripts to the lender before I got approved for my house. So those are the type of things. If your documents aren't in order, get you a good CPA. All right. If you don't have one, I have two or three that work on my file. And not all CPAs are created equal. Okay. You might have to, I've had to go through about three or four different CPAs. And now I kind of go back and forth between two, just depending on the situation. But they communicate with each other when necessary. So um, and then also making sure you're filing your taxes the same way year after year. If you're self-employed and you're doing a Schedule C, then you can put everything on one tax form. But if you're doing it separately, then you need to go ahead and do it separately. I'm not an accountant. I'm not giving tax advice. Okay, trust me, I stay in my lane, but I will be happy to refer you to any one of my friends that happen to be CPAs or accountants. One is Garrett Cole. I highly recommend him. He's been doing this for many years and he knows exactly what he's doing. He's helped me. My other is my cousin. Her name is Ren Davis, CPA. I can let me go ahead and see. Hey Gary, why don't you put your link in here for your tax services in case anybody wants to, if you're still watching. Let me see. And let me see if I can get my cousin's link in here. Okay, bear with me 1 minute. I'm going to pull up her website, copy. I'm going to post it. And if Garrett, you want to post yours, I'll be happy to refer you. Yes. Well, this is the business source, man. This is the business source. So, okay. And there you go. There we go. Oops. So I'm going to, okay, let me retype this. Dot Cole. And so these are my two accountants that I recommend. Um, if you don't have one, then reach out to one of these two individuals and they'll be happy to take you. Just for that, let's let alone that Jeremiah referred you. Okay. So if you're a small business or you're an entrepreneur and you have not yet separated your business taxes from your personal taxes, contact one of the CPAs that I recommended and start doing it now. If you don't have a business account, or if you have a business account, but you have all your money going into your personal account, set it up and get a merchant account. Cash App is not really the ideal avenue to track your money and have money coming in. I mean, I'm not telling you not to accept Cash App. I'm just saying have it go into your business account so you can see the money so the banks and lenders can see the money going into your business account, especially if you're applying for a business loan. Okay, if you're a startup business and you need a business funding, then you need to have that set up. You need to show your business bank statements to show them that you are making money. If your business is not making money, you're not going to get approved for any type of funding. Okay, but that it's not just funding, but it's lines of credit, building business credit. It's everything from your business credit, your business funding, to just purchasing a home or car, to showing that you have the income to afford whatever you're trying to afford, or saying you want to get a vehicle lease in your company. There's a whole lot of things in the business world that you need to separate your business income and personal income and show a profitable business on paper before you can get approved for a lot of things. Okay. So I highly recommend, and if you need any type of business coaching or consulting, please go to my website and it's davidsthorpe.com. I'll put all my websites in here just in case anybody needs them. The davidsthorpe.com is my consulting firm. Business Funding Now is my loan brokerage company. Okay. And then we have Black Label CRM. This is my business credit and funding software that you should, if your clients are other business owners and they need business credit and business funding, then you need to go ahead and check out the Black Label CRM. And then last but not least is Custom Executives. This is my virtual assistance business. So if you're an entrepreneur and you need help with your social media, you need help with appointment setting, you need help with processes, there's a whole list of things that a VA can do to help you streamline your business. And it's very inexpensive. It's not expensive at all. It's a fraction of, I would say, probably less than 10% of the cost of a US employee, what it would cost to hire a virtual assistant. I do part-time as well. So if you only need a part-time virtual assistant, then go ahead and check it out. Okay. But all these things kind of work hand in hand together. How do you run your business? How do you get your business up and running? How do you keep track of your finances? How do you outsource different services that you need for your business? Building business credit, accessing business funding. There's a whole list of things um, that are necessary. It's necessary for you to separate your business expenses from your personal expenses and put yourself on payroll as soon as you. And I'm learning by mistake. I mean, I haven't put myself on payroll. I have access to all the money, so I just do what I want. But when it comes down now, I'm trying, looking at different things to build my business credit and build my and being more accessing more lines of credit. These type of things are coming really handy. They're going to look at business bank statements. They're going to look at the tax returns. The more money you're asking for, or the line of credit you're asking for, the more scrutiny you're going to be under, as far as getting these things set up for yourself. Okay, so if anybody got any questions, I got some people checking it out. If you got a question, go ahead and post your question. I'll be happy to answer it. I'm going to be on here for another 5 minutes. Okay. Some of the other things that I help with, as far as David Thorpe and Associates, davidthorpe.com, is just a business coach. And some of these things might seem elementary to some people, but some people are totally lost. There's no dumb question. There's no, we all learn at different levels. And quite frankly, a lot of information is not readily available or taught to us in schools. So we need to find the resources or the people that were willing to pour into us to help us understand how to run our business more effectively. Okay. If you need to build your business credit or you need business funding, go to businessfundingnow.com. I have a DIY business credit automation system. It's only $700, $697, and there's no time limit. But I provide you with all the resources to build your business credit in an automated client portal. Okay, if you want more attention and you want me to help you or one of my staff members to help coach you through the business credit building process, then go ahead and sign up for the VIP business credit builder, where you'll talk to a live person at least once a week for the first 6 months while we're helping you build your business credit. Okay. But more importantly, how about this? How about being pre qualified for 20 different business loans in less than 3 minutes? Let me go ahead and put the link for that in here as well. And you just complete the scan in less than 3 minutes, and you will have um, your a pre-approval. Now, if you do not pre-approve for any of these business loans products, then most likely it's your credit or your business income, because you got all the income going into your personal account. And that's another thing. If the money is not going into a business account, you're not going to get approved um, for any type of business funding. Okay. We can do startup funding, which is basically personal loans. So here is the pre-qualification scan. Takes less than 3 minutes to complete, and you can get pre-qualified for 20 different loan products. Okay, and we handle all that in-house. We're not a direct lender, we're a loan broker, but we work with the top banks in the country, over 200 of them actually, that we work with to try to get you funding. And a lot of times, I did my show the other day was how to use personal on Monday Fun Day, how to use personal loans to build your business. Sometimes you got to use your um, personal credit and income to get a loan to fuel or finance your business. That's critical um, in a startup or even existing. I've been in business for a while. Sometimes I need extra money, so I go to one of my resources. I get the money or a line of credit, and I'm able to keep things going. But give me a little cushion, so I'm not using all my operating capital. I'm using somebody else's money to generate more money. Okay, so definitely hit me up if you need some assistance with your business. I'm not a guru as far as marketing, but I do know I do have people that are. I'm not a guru. I don't build websites, but I have people who do build the websites and funnels and things like that. You need a CRM. I can help you with that. I use the same CRM that I'll refer to that I use for my businesses to manage all my business to help you manage your business as well. Okay. So I listen, guys, thank you for watching. I'll be back Monday for Monday Fun Day on another funding tip. So I just want to thank you guys for watching, but please hit me up if you need any of these services, and I'll be happy to help you. That's what my mission, my purpose is to help as many people as I can be financially independent, um, and be entrepreneurs, because entrepreneurship is the truest freedom that I've ever experienced in my life. All right, my name is Jeremiah Davis. I'm the funding coach. Peace.